Hey, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to be working on today is I have a 96 F150. It actually has a front driver's seat that is actually leaning way back too much. What it is, it's actually the floor, the seat pan is actually cracked. I actually repaired it a while back with two brackets. I tried to put it together. It lasted about a year. I knew it wouldn't last. At the time I didn't have a welder. We're actually going to take the welder and see if we can actually repair it and get this seat to set up straight. Let's show you what I'm talking about. Okay, see how far the seat's setting back compared to that one? And there's no adjustment to get it to raise up further. That's as high as it's going to go. It's just too far back for me. So what we're going to do, we're just going to take 4 bolts out. They're 15 millimeter. See if we can get you down there and take a look. Down here at the bottom, you've got 15 millimeters. You've got a bolt there. On the back, you're going to have 2 15 millimeter nuts. What I did to take those out was to push the seat all the way back so I can get access to the bolts. Now I'm going to pull the seat all the way up front to get access to the nuts back there. I'm going to raise up the seat. Now I got access to the nut that's back here. See them right down there. You got two. You got one on each side. The only other thing that's on here is the lumbar power, and it's just a connector. You want to plug it. Two nuts. Now the seat should be able to come out. Except for the wiring for the lumbar. That's right, I decided I didn't need the lumbar, so I never even hooked it back up. Shows I haven't used it in all this time, over a year. So now all I gotta do is take it to the shop and take it apart and see what we got. Okay, before I take the back of the seat off, I gotta unhook the wire that holds this elbow arm rest down. And what we gotta do to do that, put it the right way. I'm gonna take this 13 millimeter, put it on the socket or on the nut. I'm gonna take this and squeeze it. We should be able to take care of it now. And all you're going to do is loosen it. Well, actually take it off. Guys, it's one of those days where everything I touch, I drop. That's going to happen. It's just the way life is. I woke up this morning, dropped my glasses, dropped my toothbrush, and I said, I know it's going to be one of those days. And that's what it is. But we will make it through this difficult time of taking the back of this seat off. Alright, I'm just going to put the nut back on there so we know where it's at. Okay, that is disconnected. Now we need the Torx 45 to take these bolts off. Don't know what a Torx 45 is. Some people call it a star, but it's called a T45. All you gotta do is just like a regular bolt, just gotta take it out. Make sure you have a good place to put this stuff at once you take them out, because you lose this, you're pretty much stuck for a little while. So I always like to keep a little magnetic tray around. Okay, we're going to flip up the other side now. Okay, let me get you at an angle y'all might be able to see, and I can get at it. There we go. Alright. Guys, and all I'm doing is basically taking the back of this seat off. I'm going to take these two bolts out, then this wire right here is going to come off. And the back of the seat should be off, if I remember correctly. Okay, these are loose. I'm just going to use the impact. Okay, that seat is actually off. Okay, now we got to take this piece off. Let me see if I can just think if I remember correctly. There we go. Okay, now the back should come right off. Except for my little cable in the way. Oh yeah, this is, I forgot about this also, guys. That's what happens when you get old. You start forgetting stuff. That's okay. Oh, this is an air tube, just unplug it. That's for the lumbar if you have lumbar. So set that aside for later. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Alright. Well, I'm going to imagine there's some bolts here somewhere. I'm going to raise these runners up. I don't know what size those are. Let's find out. Don't look like 15, so I'm going to say probably, I don't know. Let's see if a 12 is it. Huh, not a 12. Let's go down to 10. Hey, there we go, 10. 10 millimeters is what you need. See, I can edit that out and y'all think I knew exactly what socket it is. I ain't got a clue, guys. So we take that socket out, put it over here, or bolt rather. And I don't know why they did that. Let's go back to the 12. Definitely don't think it's 11. Gosh, bad in my old days. Alright. It's actually a 13 on this side. Don't know why they did that. Alright. I surely don't remember this, but that don't make anything. This is a 13 millimeter. It looks like it's original. It was on there a nut that I can now not get to. Okay, we'll worry about that here in a minute. Right here, you got two brackets up underneath here, because I got to be able to get to these bolts up here at the top to take this bracket off. So what you do, you just be careful. I usually tell you to wear gloves. Just squeeze that and be careful, because it will come back and pinch your fingers. So then that will make it so you can get to these bolts. So let's go back at it. And all these have, I don't know where that 13 came from. I don't remember me doing it. Because all the rest of them are the 10s. Okay, that should take the bracket off there. So we set that up out of the way. I'm gonna need it for a while. Okay, now I'm gonna try to find that nut that I lost. So we will be needing it. Okay. Here's the washer and the here it is. I'm going to have to pull my magnet out there for a second. Okay, let's take this seat off. Pretty simple. It's just a little, these little white things. Just pull them off. That's all there is to that. Be gentle. Like I used a little duct tape. That's a very good knee right there. That's what I do a lot of times, just to get stuff where I need it to be. Oh yeah, forgot about this little piece. Okay, all you need to do to get this off, because it does need to come off, you just need a small flathead screwdriver. And then you just got 2 fillets. I'm going to take those out. Hope so it works. Try this one, it's a little thinner. So guys, what I did, I took this clip off, that way it'll slide through. Makes my life a lot easier. And all it is just pry it up right there and pull it off. Pry it up right there, pull it off. Again, set it aside where you won't be able to get at it. Okay, that should make it possible that I can get this thing down to where we need to be. Move this seat pad over here out of the way. Okay, let's look at what I did to it originally. You see, it's a mess. It's still bent. Never, like I said, it's cracked pretty much. This is going to be a hard one. I'm not a welder, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to weld this, but I'm going to give it my shot. Put a bracket here, bolted it in. Bracket here, bolted it in. And it, like I said, it's lasts for a year, but it's pretty much shot here. So we're going to see what we can do. So I'm just going to take this apart. This is something you don't need to see because this ain't part of it. I'm just going to take this off and get it all straightened up, and we'll go back at it. Okay, I got the brackets off. As you can see, this thing's messed up pretty bad. I've been out to the junkyard a couple times trying to find this seat. Seems like every time I go, either sorry ones like this also, or they don't have any. So I'm going to try to fix this. I don't know that I can. I'm going to take this and try to straighten it up with a hammer and just get it all straight before I do anything. Then I'm going to weld it. Once I weld it, I'm not going to show the welding because it's not something I do very well. So we're just going to go ahead and see what we come up with. I'm going to try to get this straight and see how bad that thing's been. I'm going to just try to get it nice and straight. Try to get the metal where it can be welded, and I'll sand it off with a sander, and then we'll go see what kind of welding we can put on it. I'll bring you back after I get it finished. Thanks. And wish me luck, guys, because this one don't look like it's going to be an easy one. Okay, all I'm doing is taking this frame and just putting it in the vise and straightening it up. It looks like it's straightening pretty good. It's like I said, it's very thin metal. I think it's a cool design myself. Again, I've seen a bunch of them like this, so it's just overall a bad design. Can't say a whole lot about it though. Ford's done really good down through the years. Gotta have a few bad ones. We'll see what we got here. Like I said, we got a lot of damage here to try to make up for. And like I said, I'm not a welder, so it's gonna be fun. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to show you welding. I don't know if it'll hurt the camera or not, so I'm not going to show that. I have got it prepped. I'm going to do a couple tack welds. If I can make this work, I'm going to be extremely happy because this thing's cracked all the way through. So I'm actually in this very thin metal, so it's not something like you can really weld onto. But we're going to give it a shot. I'm just going to tack it right here, and then we'll come back and bend the metal where we need to bend it, and tack it some more, and just keep on going until we get it done. I'll show it to you once I get done. Okay, did the tack. It actually turned out pretty good. The tack looks like crap, but the metal came all together. It's lining up real good, so I'm happy with it. Getting ready to tack the rest of it. This piece right here is going to be the hardest. It's really out of whack. Right now I'm just going to tack this or weld it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, got it all welded up. I welded the frame originally. It looked okay. It looked like it's going to be strong enough, but I decided to go ahead and put another piece of strap metal here and there, and welded that into with the frame. Now it feels stronger than the other side now. So that's what we're going to start putting it back together. So hopefully it come out real straight, as you can see, compared to what it was. We got a little bit of bend in it, don't we? I think it's let's hammer that down. I think it was bent up from before. There we go. Guys, I'm just loving that up with across the other side over here. That looks good. I'm going to put it back together. Weld sucks, but it will hold. So let's go. Okay guys, let's get the tracks put back on. Pretty simple. The handle goes in the front. So I'm going to take it off, put it back on the way I took it off. You see, I had this back one back here has actually been wallowed out and is actually a different bolt, but the other ones are the 10s. That's what we're going to put back in. seat back on. So now what we gotta do is put the back on. Easier said than done. Well, let's go ahead and practice. Okay guys, got the seat put in. Everything seems to be good. I haven't sat down in it myself yet. We're getting ready to. And we'll see how this thing feels. Oh man, day and night, day and night. Yeah, used to, I couldn't even, I had to sit up here like this just to grab the steering wheel. Now I'm actually just confident. It feels stiff, real stiff actually, way better than it ever has since I've had it. I've had this thing for only, I've had it about 4 years, but only put about 15,000 miles on it. Doing some work to it, I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or sell it. Well, that's it for the seat repair. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. If you did, I appreciate it if you'd subscribe and like the channel. They tell me it helps. I don't know. I just enjoyed doing this. I know I look a lot of times online for stuff and just can't find it. This one is a common thing that happens with the Fords. The F-150s, they break down here at the pan. Hope that helps somebody out. As always, let's get at it.